On her 10th wedding anniversary, one woman pressed play and destroyed two families in front of everybody. Welcome to Tatafo Express. Relax, listen till the end because this kind of revenge is not for the faint-hearted. Don't forget to subscribe. Madu and Amara, two names that started together and somehow refused to end, even when life moved on. They grew up on the same street in Enugu. Their families hated each other. Small petty quarrels that turned into full-blown war, land issues, inheritance. You insulted my father wahala. But children don't know enmity like that. Madu and Amara fell in love in secondary school. By SS3, everybody knew. They would walk home together, share meat pie, do that nonsense, I'll hang up if you hang up love on the phone. When their parents discovered, it was like World War III. Amara's mother swore, as long as I am alive, you will never marry that boy. So after Wahek, they were separated. Different universities, different cities, different lives. But feelings don't obey distance. They kept talking. Secret calls, hidden emails, Facebook messages. Even when Amara started dating Franklin and Madu started dating Fola, their gist never really ended. Now, let's talk about Fola. Fola is the kind of woman Nigerians describe as wife material 10 yards, smart, calm, soft-spoken, the one that will support you, cover your shame, and still bring you food. She met Madu while doing NYSC in Lagos. He was charming, funny, ambitious. He told her, "You are the one that makes me forget all my past mistakes." Meanwhile, that past mistake was still very present. On the other side, there was Franklin, steady, responsible, quiet type, the kind of man that believes once he loves you, that love is forever. He married Amara thinking he had found a good, God-fearing wife. They moved to the UK later, started building a life. Everybody moved on, at least on paper. But in the shadows, Madu and Amara kept the fire burning. The affair truly restarted at a wedding. One December, both of them flew back home for a friend's wedding in Lagos. Old faces, old songs, old memories. After too much small chops and champagne, they slipped away just to talk. From talking, they moved to holding hands. From holding hands, they moved to one hotel room. And from that night, the door never really closed. They created a pattern: work trips, girls' weekend, conference in Abuja, quick trip to Lagos. Anytime the stars aligned, they found themselves in the same city, same bed. Months became years. Years became secrets. Secrets became children. Because somewhere along the line, Amara got pregnant. She did the maths, looked at the dates, and knew the truth. But she looked at Franklin, loyal, loving, always there, as she made a choice. To protect my marriage, this baby belongs to my husband. So Franklin raised that child, thinking he was the father. Meanwhile, Madu kept sending secret money, secret gifts, secret school fees. Fola, on the other hand, is not a foolish woman. At first, she believed Madu's late nights and office emergencies, but lies have pattern. One day, she saw a message flash on his phone. Same hotel as last time, room 407, don't be late. The name on the message was saved as FM Services. Innocent, right? But something in her spirit said, check it well. She waited till Madu slept, then quietly opened his phone. No password. He trusted her that much. WhatsApp, hidden archives, secret folder. Inside, she found years of chat, old pet names, new pictures, hotel bookings, flight receipts, and one particular photo that made her sit down slowly on the bed. It was Madu, Amara, and a little boy. The child had Madu's exact eyes. In that moment, Fola said nothing. She didn't scream. She didn't wake him up. She just quietly closed the phone and went to the bathroom to cry in silence. From that night, Fola stopped being just a wife. She became an investigator. She made copies of everything, screenshots, emails, bank transfers. She tracked his trips. She checked when Amara posted pictures from family holidays and matched dates. The more she found, the quieter she became. Madu thought she was just changing with age. Meanwhile, she was planning. Fast forward, Amara and Franklin are now celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary. Big hall in Lagos, soft gold and white decor, band playing, MC shouting, "Make some noise." They flew in from the UK to mark it in style. Friends, family, old classmates, even some of Franklin's business partners. And in that crowd, sitting at one of the middle tables, was Fola. She came to support the family. Madu was there too, happy to be close to his old flame in public, like everything was innocent. What nobody knew was that Fola had been working with the event planner for weeks. You see, they were planning a special media presentation, a short video to celebrate Amara and Franklin's 10 years together. Beautiful pictures, sweet memories, romantic music. Fola quietly requested 5 minutes alone with the technician before the party started, just to add one small clip at the end as surprise. The technician didn't ask questions. Money changed hands. USB changed hands. Destinies changed direction. By 8:30 p.m., everybody was settled. Food had gone round. Drinks were flowing. People were laughing, gisting, taking selfies. Then the lights dimmed. MC grabs the mic. "Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a special presentation. 10 years of love. 10 years of grace." The projector came on. Soft music started. We saw pictures of their courtship, wedding day, first house, children growing. People were awing, clapping, smiling. Amara held Franklin's hand, eyes shining with happiness. Even Madu was nodding, pretending to be just another family friend. Then the music stopped. The screen went black. For 2 seconds, everybody thought it was a technical problem. Then another video faded in. Hotel room, dim lights, a familiar man on the bed, a familiar woman beside him. Madu, Amara, no doubt, no confusion, no excuse. The camera angle was clear. Their faces were clear. Their voices were clear. You could hear them laughing, calling each other old pet names, talking about how they can't let this go again. The hall went silent. Fork stopped halfway to mouth. Someone dropped a glass. One child started crying because of the sudden tension. Franklin stood up slowly, staring at the screen, then stared at his wife. Madu froze, eyes wide, mouth half open, looking like a man that just saw his own ghost. In the middle of all that, the camera in the video panned, and we saw a younger version of the same little boy from Fola's screenshot running past the bed, laughing. That was when the shouting started. People rushed to the technician. Off it, off it, off it. But the video kept playing. Full volume, full disgrace. Madu tried to run to the front to stop it, but Franklin grabbed him by the collar. You mean? All this time, it was you. Amara tried to touch Franklin's arm. Baby, please. It's not what you think. Let me explain. He pulled his arm away. Explain? Explain how my last child is not mine? Because yes, in that same clip, they were whispering about our son, thanking God he looks more like Franklin so that suspicion would not start. Everything was there. The affair, the pregnancy, the plan, the lies. And where was Fola? She was sitting calmly at her table, holding her champagne glass, watching everybody's face change from confusion to shock to anger. In her words, I added sugar to my revenge, and all of them tasted it that night. No shouting, no drama from her side. She had done the work long before that evening. This was just serving time. By the time the video ended, there was nothing left to say. Franklin walked out of the hall without looking back. His family followed. Some guests picked their bags quietly and disappeared. Madu tried to talk to Fola. Babe, listen. I can explain. She turned to him, eyes clear. Explain to your lawyer. I'm done. She stood up, adjusted her dress, and walked out with her dignity, leaving him standing there with sweat on his forehead and shame in his chest. After that night, everything scattered. Franklin ordered a DNA test for all the children. The youngest was confirmed not to be his. He filed for divorce, moved out, and cut off every financial support. Madu lost his marriage and his home. When the gist leaked online, and you know Lagos gist, it always leaks. His company quietly pushed him out to protect their image. As for Amara, the same society that praised her perfect marriage started crossing the road when they saw her. 2 families, 10 years of lies, 1 night of revenge. My brother, my sister, some scenes are like time bombs. They don't explode in secret. They wait for the perfect public screen. Madu and Amara thought their old flame was harmless. See how it burns down 2 marriages, 2 families, and a whole reputation in 1 night. Fola didn't raise her voice. She raised her evidence. She added sugar to her revenge and served it at the sweetest moment. The end. If you like these kinds of true-to-life gist and revenge stories, subscribe and turn on your bell so you don't miss the next one. Let this one sink in.